Welcome back to Ro Reacts TV, where we react, review, and recap skits from the Country Wayne skit universe. Y'all, I'm so happy to see Sharra and her sister together, and Destiny and Brooke. And I know that this is Sharra's first year out there in Atlanta, and I'm glad that her sister was able to come and visit with her. I know she needed that getaway. And you know what? It would have been good to see the two sisters help Bethany with her cooking. But that's a long road that we're going to have to build before we can get there. So after Larry called Sharra, she's excited. She tells the girls, come on, let's get ready. We are about to cook. It's going to be a great day. I'm going to make my greens. Duchess says she's making her mac and cheese. And they are off to the store. So they're at the store. They're getting everything. They're bonding. And then Brooke tells her mom, you know, why are you taking your time making greens when there's greens in the can? And Sharra's like, yeah, that's just a can of salt. You need to clean your greens. You need to season your greens. Put that can down. We don't do no canned greens over here. Now, Bethany said she wasn't going to be at Thanksgiving dinner. So are they going to go over to Larry's house, or is Larry going to come over there to theirs? Because it would be easier just to go on over to Sharra's house. But you know what? He can't do that. And he better not, because guess what? Bethany has changed her mind. She walked in the room with some groceries, and Larry is sitting up looking like, oh my gosh, no, I do not want any of this that you're bringing in here. No pumpkin pies, no green bean casserole, stuffing, mashed potatoes. I don't want any of it. He stops her. He says, what are you doing? She says, I'm bringing in groceries. I changed my mind. He said, I thought you were going over to your mom's house. She says, well, you know what? I don't want to go over there. They got something else going for themselves. She's not welcome because his brother's going to be over there, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, she tells him, you know what? It seems like I am a stranger in my home. It seems like you don't want me here. He says, well, I didn't say that. You were the one that got all hostile and said you weren't going to come. She says, well, you know what? I changed my mind. I want to spend the holidays with my husband and my stepdaughter. Okay, is that all right? He says, yeah, nobody said it wasn't all right. She says, yeah, but you know what? I have to be bothered with your ex-wife, and I don't want to do that, but I'm going to still cook a meal. Can you help me get the groceries out of the car? He says, yeah. He says, well, you know, no one ever made it a problem. You were the one that made it a problem. She says, well, you know, I don't get mad at me because I don't want to spend every moment with your ex-wife. Okay. I just want to spend it with my stepdaughter and you. Larry, if you don't like her food, take some time to help your wife learn how to cook. Help her season her food. She's been married to you. You're going to have to put in a little extra time and show her what it does. Stop playing with me. Turn on your Stephanie Mills, your Frankie and Beverly, and get the party started. You done invited Sharra and her sister over. You guys are all going to sit around like family. Help Bethany feel secure when she's hosting these women. Because I'll be darned if someone comes over to my house and barely eats any of my food. Well, so far we got Sharra, her sister, and the girls, Bethany and Larry, and probably Pernell is going to pop by. I could just see it right now. Sharra and them are listening to music, cutting up seasonings, cutting up greens, cutting up yams. Over there, two-stepping, while Larry is over there getting cursed out and dirty looks. Larry, turn on some music and make Bethany a drink, because she seemed more relaxed when she was having a drink in New Orleans. I really hope that this holiday is not a disaster. Put things to the side and get along, okay? Because you guys are about to be in the scenes together even more since Duchess and Destiny are out here. All right, y'all, that's it for this video. Drop your thoughts in the comments, cousins, and I'll see you guys on the next video.